Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today we'll be getting you some messages. The pick a card is who is our future relationship. So who is coming towards us? Who will we be dating next? Okay, before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? All right, today we have pile 1 with hematite, pile 2 with obsidian, pile 3 with petrified wood, and pile 4 with iolite. So take a moment, pick the pile you are most drawn to, and we'll take a look at your person coming towards you. Okay, pile 1, if you chose the hematite, and this one's going to be your reading. Here we go. Strength, the Death card, the Knight of Swords, 9 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. All right, so person could be a Libra or a Scorpio. All right, so right away, that's there are two very likely possibilities, or, they could both have both very strongly in their chart. But what I'm seeing is your person is pretty courageous. They're pretty strong. They kind of go after what they want. I don't think that they overthink things. I think they kind of just, I'm kind of feeling like a little bit of fast energy, like a little bit of impulsiveness maybe. Somebody who just tries not to overthink. They recently have something coming to an end for them. So this is how you would recognize them. Like either they're just getting out of a relationship, or there's some kind of a major change in their life. There's some kind of major transformation. Maybe they're retiring. They're no longer working. That would be a major change. Or maybe they just switched up their jobs. But there's some kind of a major change in their life, and that would be how you would, help you recognize who they are. Now, your person wants to be the hero of the story. Your person wants to come in, sweep you off your feet, fix all your problems. I feel like they really like to get recognized. I think it feels good for them when they do good for other people, but they like the pat on the back. So that's what I'm feeling. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to say great job. That's always really nice, right? But if you have to say it for every little thing, that gets annoying. So I don't know if I don't think your person expects it, but I think your person likes it. So I don't know. That's something you'll have to consider and take into account depending on your personality. They've been through a lot. The 9 of Wands says that they don't give up, though. They don't give up. They keep going. They go after what they want, even if they're told no. They find a different way around things. I feel like they're a little competitive, right? So I feel like they try to be strategic or creative in ways. They try to maybe change people's mind. I kind of feel like they're very charming, very like a sweet talker. It's like you can kind of see through what they're doing, but you don't mind it so much because they're charming and you just want to love them anyway. So you want to give them what they want, but you're I see you. I think you see them. I think you're going to understand what they're doing. They're trying to manipulate you, but they're not hiding that fact that they're trying to manipulate you. They're doing it right in front of your face. So, I don't know. I think that's what's going to allow them to get away with some certain things from you. Now, your person's either really good with money, or they just know how to make money. They just, money flows to them. I don't think money is an issue for them. It just comes to them. They just have it in them. They just have the right attitude about it. They're like, I'll always make more tomorrow. So they're always going to be okay financially, which is, good. Okay, let's get a couple tea leaves here. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. All right, that can mean a lot of different things, but one of the things it could mean is that, you have some kind of a meeting, right, where you're meeting somebody new, you're shaking their hand. It could end up being your person, or that person could introduce you to your person. So if you have the opportunity to go out and meet people for whatever reason, whether it be work or for play, I would do it, because there's a handshake's going to be important in some way revolving this person. So yeah, take the chance. And it's the holiday time, so hopefully you're getting out and going to holiday parties and meeting people. So it's a good time to meet people, I think. Now you have the Tower, and in the tea leaves, it's not as bad as it is in the tarot. Even though I don't think the Tower is bad in tarot either, but this one says solid foundation and success with effort. So this could be your long-term person if you want to put the effort into it. Okay, so maybe there is, something that you have to really work on. And it could be that, always feeling like you have to pat them on the back. Sometimes that gets annoying. At least it does for me. But if you work on it and you find out, if you, say to yourself, is it really that bad to say, great job, you're a good person? Or, that was really nice of you. Is it really hard to be kind? No, it's not. It's absolutely not. So if you put the effort in to notice them, I think it's more about attention. I think they just want to be acknowledged, and they just want to be noticed. It's not necessarily that you have to compliment them all the time, because I don't think it's the compliment that means that much to them. I think it's just being recognized that means a lot to them. So, they could have some inner child issues where they weren't important as a kid. Maybe they didn't feel important when they were a child. So, if you're willing to put the effort in, I think that this would be a very successful relationship. All right, let's get you these cards here. Happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. I'm not really feeling what that says. I'm feeling more that your person tries to be optimistic. They try to stay positive. Some things could bother them, of course, right? But for the most part, I think your person's a pretty happy person. I think they try to be. I think they try to look at the bright side of things. And they try to... all right. So I'm kind of getting that your person tries not to think that an issue's all that bad. It'll work itself out. It's fine. It'll be okay. Like, you know what I mean? Even if it's a big issue, they blow it off like it's no big deal. So I think that's what they present to the outside. I don't know if they feel like that on the inside, but on the outside, they're always making things out to be not so bad, or that they can handle it. They could handle it. It's fine. It's fine. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. They want to be the hero. They're the Knight of Swords. So they're pretty optimistic. At least that's what they present. Whether they really truly feel that way inside is a different story. All right, let's see who's working with you on this one. Or working with them, I should say. Yishi, Lady of the Lotus born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Okay, again, that's somebody who it helps them stay positive, stay optimistic, see the glass half full, not half empty, something like that. But I feel like they're very attractive too. I feel like this person takes care of their body. So, it could be because of health reasons. Maybe they had a health issue, so they take care of their body. Maybe they have like high blood pressure or something, so they watch what they eat and they work out so that, it lowers their cholesterol or whatever. But I feel like your person's very attractive. So, I feel like there will be chemistry between the two of you. Donkey, keep your heart open no matter what. Okay, again, see, that's your person. Your person tries to stay optimistic no matter what they're going through. They try to look at the bright side, or at least that's what they present to the world. They even when they're hurting, they're keeping their heart open anyway. So, I'm always, preaching to stay positive, think positive, speak positive. So, I can't say this is a bad thing, This is a good thing for anybody to be like that. Receptivity. I don't know. I'm terrible. Receptivity. But it's reciprocity. Allow yourself to give and receive. So it's about equal give and take. So your person is going to, when you do something nice for them, I have a feeling like they'll try to beat that. They'll do something even nicer for you. And they don't expect you to do, again, in turn, do something even nicer. They don't know. But I think that I'm kind of getting that they're a little competitive here, where they want to be the best. They want to be, they want to win. So, but, I don't feel like they expect you to top them. I think they always want to be the one that tops everybody else. Does that make sense? I know that kind of sounds not good, but I'm not taking it as a bad thing. So, there's going to be, when you do something nice, they'll do something nice too, or vice versa. All right. Equal give and take. That's always great in a relationship, right? That's so important. Balance spirituality and practicality. Again, so that means you can't just wish this person into existence. Sometimes we're master manifestors, and that can happen, right? But not in this case. This case, you need to get out and meet this person, or you got to do something to bring this person to you. Again, that handshake's coming to mind, right? You got to go out and meet somebody in order for this person to come in. That's what I'm feeling. It could be a friend of a friend, or like a coworker of a friend or something. It's interesting, but you gotta actually put forth some effort and not just wish them. But they're in your energy. Don't get me wrong. You've manifested them. They're here, but there's, spirit can't do all the work sometimes. They're non-physical. So, you got to figure out a way to meet them somehow. Or they have to try and, get you to meet them somehow, right? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. So you guys are going to just start off slow, I think, which is good. It's not a bad thing. You're going to share each other's hopes and dreams and wishes and goals and values and morals. And I think you're going to find each other a lot alike. I think you're going to really have a lot in common with this person. Let's get a love advice card. Twin flames. Look at that. All right. So that's why it might take some effort, right? Twin flames relationships are not easy. They can be absolutely amazing, but they're not easy because, it's hard to face what you don't like about yourself in someone else, right? When you don't like something in somebody else, guess what? That usually means you have that same quality that you don't like about yourself. And that's not easy. That's just not easy. And twin flames tend to push each other away. And one's a runner, one's a chaser. It's all kinds of issues. But hopefully this is the good part of twin flame, where you come together and you're magically amazing. There's chemistry, there's fire, there's just love, deep, deep, deep love, because basically you're the same soul in two different bodies, with two different consciousness. I can't even say two different consciousness. I think you're the same consciousness, just with different personalities, different aspects of your consciousness come into light. Because, think about it. When we are reborn, when we come back again, when we are reincarnated, we're not the same exact person we were in this life. We're something different. We have different aspects of our personality in the next life. So it makes sense that have different traits within the same lifetime. Our soul is pretty amazing. We can do that. We can split. We can be in more than one place at once. So anyway, let's get a final card. We've got the Good Tarot here. Oh, 10 of Cups. There we go. There's what more can you say about that? That's all happiness. That's all love. This is meant to be. This will bring you happiness and joy, and it will work out for you. So maybe this is you guys coming back together, the twin flames. Maybe you're at that point where you know how to work with each other. That's always good, because it's amazing. A twin flame relationship can be absolutely amazing. It's just, it's hard if you're meeting for the first time. But this one's saying that you're going to have your 10 of Cups. So this is your person. This is absolutely your person. This is probably going to last. You probably will spend the rest of your life with this person. So good for you. I'm going to put you a couple initials on this one instead of charms today. Let's see what initials we get. Oh, there's quite a few. A lot come out with these because they're brads and they stick out up, and so they're easy, and they whatever. I don't know why I'm explaining silly things, but anyway, here we go. We got 2 S's. All right, so your person's name could start with S. Now remember, it could be their first, their middle, their last, their nickname. You got 2 R's. You have 2 P's. A lot of doubles. This is crazy. 2 M's. Oh, 3 M's. 3 M's. So they could be, double, like Magic Mike, they have a MM name. Or even triple, Michael Mark Matthews, like somebody like that. You have 2 I's. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. You got another P. Oh, P's very strong too. Okay, and then finally you have a G, an E, an L, a Z, an H, and a U. So, there you go. If your person's, hopefully that's one of those letters are their names. But if not, it doesn't mean you can't be with somebody you're thinking about, or I don't know. I don't think you met this person yet. You might have, but you might not have. Not with the handshake, But anyway, take it with a grain of salt. So that's what I have for you, Pile 1. Give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And leave me a comment. I love the comments. They help me a lot, and I appreciate them, and I appreciate you. Till next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the obsidian, then this is your reading. It's so funny because I was looking at the camera to make sure that I'm like in alignment with before I hit play, and there was an orb on the camera screen. So yeah, I didn't get it on, I didn't capture it on film, but I saw it loud and clear. So we definitely have some energy here today with us. I always call in, my angels and guides, but this feels different. I don't see my angels and guides as orbs. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. So anyway, here we go. We have Justice, the High Priestess, Ten of Cups, the Star, and Five of Wands. So we have Libra and Aquarius here. Okay, so, and the High Priestess. Who is the High Priestess? I don't know. Virgo, maybe. But anyway, we definitely have Libra and Aquarius here. So your person could have those signs in their chart. Okay, so with Libra, your person could work something to do with the law, something legal, attorney, judge, police officer, corrections officer, something like that. It's possible, like a mediator or something like that. They don't have to be, though. They don't have to be. It just means that, to me, that means your person's a very fair person. They're just. They like things balanced. They like things equal. So they will give you equal give and take because they like to keep things in balance. So they're pretty centered. Now, the High Priestess tells me that your person has some, intuitive abilities. For one, they might not recognize it, but they are connected to source for sure. But more, I'm getting this quiet knowing. Like, I don't know. I feel like your person might be a little bit of an introvert. They're not very outgoing, but they are, they know things. They're smart. They're very smart, but they don't. I think when they're in a crowd or they're around people they're uncomfortable with, they kind of they're more of the observer. They're not the participant. They kind of just stay quiet and they don't say a whole lot, but they're watching and they're listening and they have interesting thoughts. Now, Ten of Cups is here, so I do feel like this is your long-term person. Or at least this relationship will last for a while when this person comes in. There will be a wish come true for you. And I think that you're going to admire their intelligence for some reason. Now, the Five of Wands is here. And, usually that represents pointless conflict, right? Conflict that's not really all that important. But what I'm kind of feeling from that card today is that they kind of feel like a lost soul a little bit. Like, I'm feeling some melancholy here. And it's not really like depression. It could be, but it's more of I know that there's more to life than this. It's like they're searching for the meaning of life. Like they want to know what, does it get better than this? Can it get better than this? Like, they're not quite there yet. They haven't really figured out how to win the game, this game of life that we play. So, I feel like they're on the verge of an awakening, maybe, but they're not quite there yet. So, I don't know. I don't know if that'll make sense to you, if you'll understand that, but that's what I'm feeling, so I have to share it. So, here we go. Let's get a few more cards here. Sorry, I was yawning. I yawn all the time when I read, and it bothers me. I don't like it, but for some reason, I'm not tired. It's just that, I yawn. Anyway, dog far away. A distant friend is thinking about you. So your person could be at a distance from you. You might have to travel to get to them. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. So I think that either you're going to have a high regard for your person or vice versa. There's going to be, I kind of feel like there's going to be mutual respect. I kind of feel like you guys are similar in a way. I kind of feel like you guys are going to be the type of couple that can talk about the meaning of life, or talk about like, what other people would consider woo-woo, or, crazy, or, far out there. I just feel like you'll be able to talk to each other. Like, you're not going to think each other's crazy. You might be able to like help each other understand the universe, kind of thing. I know, it kind of sounds like hippie-ish, but I'm not really getting hippie vibes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like this kind of person, so like I'm trying to like, I don't know, get the best description here, and I don't feel like I'm doing it justice. But I just feel like you guys are going to be close enough to talk about things that you wouldn't normally talk about with everyday people. That's all. That makes more sense. Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. Yeah, I think that your person is very kind and very giving and very sharing. So they will share with you, and I think you will reciprocate that. Okay. All right. This is, I don't want to butcher the name. Can you read that? Okay, the diamond-hearted Dakini. So she's like a female Buddha, okay? I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. So basically, she comes in to help you face your fears. So remember I said your person's kind of quiet, kind of melancholy. They might be having some fears on things. Maybe this Five of Wands is inner conflict. They might have a hard time, maybe they get social anxiety. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but this person's coming in to help your person face their fears, face the darkness, face the shadow. The only way to overcome a fear is to face it head on, to face it, to deal with it, to look at it, to see what caused it, really, really work through it. And that's a lot of shadow work, and that's not easy to do. It's actually painful and hard. It's not something that I like to do, but it's something that I've done a lot of. I still have a lot more shadow work to do, but sometimes you need a break from it. But anyway, so she's coming in to help your person face their fears. Eagle, seize opportunities courageously. So, your person has potential. Your person has the potential to fly, to soar, to do great things, I don't know. I just feel like they really do. They have magic. They're powerful, a little stronger than they think. But they need to get that courage, right? They need to face their fears. They need to believe in themselves. So, maybe that's why you guys are going to come together, because maybe you're going to give them their confidence boost that they need and, make them see that they're pretty amazing. Falling in love. So yeah, this is long term. I did say that. Look at that 10 of Cups and falling in love. This is your person. You will probably end up marrying this one for sure. Let's see. Your hard work is paying off. So I think that whatever you're doing to call this person in, you're doing a good job. I feel like it's getting closer. Your person's getting closer to you. Honeymoon. There you go. Honeymoon. So yeah, you're going to marry this person. At the very least, you guys are going to travel together, have a lot of fun together. Maybe you'll explore. the world together. I think it's a good match here. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. I kind of feel like you both, or at least one of you, needs alone time, needs a lot of alone time. You know, I don't feel like you guys could be codependent on each other. I feel like, which is a good thing. I feel like you guys have to, let there be space between you sometimes. I feel like sometimes you're deep thinkers. I feel like you both are deep thinkers. And at times when we're deep thinkers, we sometimes go down rabbit holes, right? And we need to pull ourselves out of those rabbit holes or to recharge from that, all the energy we spent doing that. Maybe you do a lot of shadow work. That takes energy, right? So we need to recharge from that. So you need some downtime. So I feel like you're the type of person, or your person's the type of person that when they do something strenuous for them, I mean, it could just be mentally strenuous, doesn't have to be physically strenuous. They need a break. So say for instance, say I spent an hour washing dishes, or half an hour washing dishes. An hour's kind of long, right? That's a lot of dishes. But say I spend 15 minutes washing dishes. After I wash those dishes, my feet hurt from standing in one place. I need to sit down. I need to take that break. I need to recharge. And then I can get up and go do a load of laundry. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the type of person your person is, where they need to recharge. They need a little bit of time. And it doesn't have to be a lot of time. But anyway, this card is saying don't be too clingy, don't be too obsessive. Give your person some space. Or vice versa, they need to give you space. All right, we've got 3 of water, 3 of cups. Yeah. It's time to celebrate. It's a celebration's coming in. You might meet this person at a party or a celebration of some sorts, but you guys are gonna have a lot to celebrate together. This is just happiness. I just feel happiness between the two of you. Like, you guys need each other. I kind of feel like you need each other. It's like, when you find each other, it's going to be like, finally, I got my person. You know what? It feels good. It feels good. So let's pull you some initials. Let's see what we got here. All right. We have B. Now, first, last name, middle initial, or even their nickname. Okay. And BKHPI S and X. So your person's initials could start with one of those letters, but if not, it's, don't come back a month from now and say, I met my person, but their name doesn't start with any of those letters you gave. Just take this as a grain of salt. This is just something fun when I pull the letters. I don't put a whole lot of faith in them. But it is pretty synchronistic when it happens. I do love it when it's like, you told me it was going to start with a K. I knew it. So I do like that, but it doesn't they don't, have to be. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. That's what I got for you. Give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. The comments are amazing. I love them, and I love you for that. So thank you. And until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose my petrified wood, then this one's going to be your reading. Let's see what your cards are. 10 of Pentacles. Great start. King of Cups. 3 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Love this. So 10 of Pentacles right away says this person could be retired. You know, so if you are at that age where you can date somebody older or date somebody at retirement age, it's possibility that your person is retired. If not, they'll be able to retire in style. They have a lot of abundance there. Always a great thing, but not necessarily very important, huh? They're the King of Cups, though, so this is a really good energy. King of Cups is so loving, so kind, so generous, so giving. This is like my patriarch of the family, you know, the head of the family that loves to gather their family around them, loves the love and support of them, loves seeing them happy, loves taking care of them, does what they can for them, for their family. Family means a lot. Three of Wands. I'm feeling like your person is going to make a lot of plans for you, like together. Like you guys are going to do a lot together. Like you're planning on, like your person wants to, like, I feel like an excitement. Like they want to show you the world, or they want to show you their favorite places in life. You know, it could be like their favorite restaurants, or, you know, maybe they're into wine and they want to take you, you know, to taste all these different types of wines and maybe you travel to different wineries, and I don't know. But I feel like your person really wants to share something with you. They really want to build a life with you, doing things that you love together. Like say you loved a certain musician, right? And you know, you're going to go see their concert all over the world. Like, oh, they're going to play in London? Let's fly to London to see them. Oh, we've never seen them in Vegas. Let's go to Vegas. You know, it could be something like that. I just feel like your person's going to, like, want to do a lot for you. Like, they're dreaming. Like, I don't even want to say they're dreaming. They're planning. Like, their wheels are in their head are turning. Like, I have a partner now that I could do things with. Because they're bound and determined to make their dreams come true, and in turn they'll help you make yours come true. Or, you know, they really want to do. I feel like they're adventurous. Like they really want to do something. They kind of feel like they really want to travel with you. But anyway, equal give and take here. Six of Pentacles. So they're going to be generous with you, and I have a feeling you're going to reciprocate. You're going to be generous with them because you're going to be grateful for them. You know, and reciprocation doesn't always have to be in the exact same way, right? So, but you will reciprocate the love, and I love that. I feel really good about this relationship, and I love the fact that they want to take you to do places with them. They want to take you to see things with them, and you know, it could be like, say you both like working on cars, you know, maybe you'll restore an old car together. Like it could be anything, but it's like you're going to have a shared interest in something and you're going to really explore it to the fullest. So anyway, I love that. Now I'm just sitting here trying to think for me, like what would I want to share with my person? Like, where would I want to go? What would I want to see? I don't know. I like to travel, but I don't know if there's anything specific I would travel for. But anyway, it's not my reading. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So if you have been single for a while, a change is coming. Broom, a new home, new attitude. Yeah, I feel like you're going to want to live with your person. You're definitely going to want to live with your person. So you guys are either going to buy a house together, or you're going to move in together, or something along those lines. And it's just going to make you feel alive again. You know, like you have a purpose. Like you're going to get, like, say you were a homemaker, but right now you have an empty nest and you have nobody to make a home for. When you move in with your person, you will. So it's going to give you that new attitude, that spark back, you know? I feel like you're getting your spark back. Pets, your person loves animals. Either your person's an animal lover. Whether they have pets or not, I feel like your person is an animal lover. And maybe that's what you have in common. Maybe you travel the world to see different animals, exotic animals in their, natural habitat. Like maybe you go on safari in Africa, or maybe you go to China to see the panda bears, and Australia to see the koalas. Maybe that's what that's what I would do. That's what I would do, because I love animals, and I would travel the world to see the different animals in their natural habitat. I would love to go to India or Bangladesh or something, where the snake charmers, where you would see when they charm the cobras out of the basket. Like, how fun would that be? It's scary. But it would, so yeah, there you go. You guys helped me found my purpose in life. That's a beautiful thing. You guys helped me realize what my purpose would be. If money wasn't an object, that's what I would do. Thanks for the epiphany, pile 3. This is beautiful. I love that. Okay. Here we go. La. The saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes prayer. I am the author of my own story. Okay, so that is a reminder to you. Lala comes in to remind you to say and think positive words and thoughts. You create your reality by what you say and what you think. If you're saying, I'm going to be single forever, guess what you're going to be? Single forever. If you say, I'm going to meet my person very soon, your person will come in. Actually, you probably shouldn't even say very soon. You should just say something like, my person's in my energy. I can't wait to meet them. Show me my person. Something like that. You got to act like you already have it, for it to come in. So that's what you got to do. You got to act like you have it. Because when you always say something like it's in the future, it's always going to be in the future. So we got to be careful with our words. This is tricky. It's very tricky. But you have to find the right words to say, the right mantras. Because, we need to create our reality. So that's why I always say I'm 100% healthy. Even when, something is not going right. Like right now, my ear is clogged. I can't hear out of my right side at all. But I'm not sick. I don't feel sick. I just have a clogged ear. I should go to the doctors, right? But anyway, so I just say I'm 100% healthy. Because if I don't say that, things could get worse. Like that could develop into an ear infection or something. So I'm 100% healthy. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, just speak positively, watch your words, what you say, because what you think and what you talk about, you create your reality. Elephant, open yourself to true abundance. Yeah. Know that you deserve it. Know that it's coming in. And know that you can have whatever you want. 10 of Pentacles is love. It's money. It's happiness. It's joy. It's everything. Everything good. There's nothing bad about 10 of Pentacles, right? So they're saying, be the elephant spirit. Be open to it. Believe that you have it. Believe it's here for you. And you'll bring it in a little bit faster. Because you won't be putting up any blocks for it. Dreams. You're dreaming about your person. Or you're dreaming about things that you want to do. You're having vivid dreams, and you're remembering your dreams, at least for a short period of time. But your person's trying to communicate with you through dreams. Their higher self. You might be having a conversation with their higher self in your dream. That does happen. Conclusions are within reach, so your person's coming quickly. They're within your grasp. Attraction, you will have attraction for each other. You'll be very attracted to your person, and it'll be mutual. But that's also a card that reminds you to live in the moment, live in the present, right? Don't worry about the future, and certainly forget about the past. Let that past go. But you live in the moment. Enjoy your life. Do what you can every day to be happy, to be positive. And your person's coming. No worries. They're coming. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So you might know your person. You might not have dated them, but you might know who they are. You might know of them. Maybe this is a Facebook friend, right? Maybe they've been keeping an eye on you and starting to like you more and more, and they're finally going to get the courage to come forward. But you definitely have a secret admirer, so that's kind of exciting. And you got 8 of water, 8 of cups, which is usually choosing to walk away from something. So that could be anything. When your person comes in, you could be choosing to leave your home to move into them. You could be choosing to leave a job, or leave, maybe move country, move state, whatever that means for you. But there's something that you're going to be walking away from or leaving behind. I don't feel sadness, though. I feel like you're going towards that ship, where that ship is going to take you to faraway places and give you the adventure that you've always wanted. So I'm not feeling sadness from that card at all. So you have something very nice to look forward to. All right, I'm going to pull you some initials. Let's try and see what comes out. And again, take these with a grain of salt. But let's see if we could see what your person's initials start with. Either their first name, last name, or middle. Nickname. But we got an A, an H, a T. Oh, no, that's not a T. That's a J. A J. An N, a Z, an F, 2 Fs. 2 Fs. Oh, maybe you got a Frankie on your hands. A Z, or Francois. Q. W. E. Another W. Oh, Walter or Wendy. A D. A U. And another J. Oh, Johnny, Jill, June, Justin, Jacob. Okay, there you go. That's what I got for you, Pile 3. Give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. More importantly, leave me a comment. The comments help me greatly, and I greatly appreciate them and you. Until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose the iolite, then this one's going to be your reading. Here we go. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Look at that double sixes, right? Nice number. Double sixes. So if you're seeing double sixes, if you're seeing 66, just know your person's close. Yeah, your person's going to be close. So your person's independent. They might be single for a while, or they might be a single mom or a single dad. They're just independent, doing what they got to do, taking care of things. It could be love at first sight. Look at that 8 of Wands. That's Cupid shooting his arrows at you guys. So it's going to be love at first sight for one of you. I really do feel like that. I feel like once you meet each other, it's going to develop pretty quickly. So I would be careful of that, take time to get to know one another, but it could rapidly develop. Now, Two of Swords says that your person has a very important decision. So they might be at some kind of a crossroads in their life right now. So they have a decision that they have to make. And I think I don't know if it has anything to do with you. I'm not really feeling that. I just think it's more of a direction that their life might be going in. Like maybe they're switching up their job, or maybe they're thinking about moving. Who knows? Maybe you could come in and that's what puts them in this crossroads. Like, what do I do? Like, do I move in with them, or, I don't know. Could be anything. But there's going to be an important decision for your person. And your person is going to make that decision, and there is going to be a change. They are going to leave something behind, and they're going to go towards their victory, their success, their recognition, their happiness. That's what Six of Wands is. Happiness after the battle, right? Reward after the battle, recognition after the battle. So, your person's gonna shine. They're really gonna shine. So they're going towards that. They're going towards success. That's good. That's great. All right, let's get a few cards. A few more cards here. A sincere wish will be granted. So your person's hoping for something, and they're going to get it. So they must be a very good person to get what they want. Problems to be resolved. All right. So that's why they're at a crossroads. They have some issues they have to figure out. They have to make a decision. But the good news is they'll be resolved, right? They'll know how to resolve them. Because they're getting a wish come true. A sincere wish will be granted. So the problem will be resolved, it looks like. Love from your parents. So your person might have parental issues. Maybe they... I don't know, maybe they resent their parents for something. Maybe their parents aren't so nice. Maybe they don't want to deal with their parents. Maybe they're a pain in the butt. Maybe they have to take care of their parent. But there's some kind of parental issue here. Maybe they lost their parents and they're just, very sad because of that. But there's some kind of parental issue there. Again, I don't think that's going to affect your life. I think that's just for you to recognize your person. That's all. Sarada Davidi, the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Okay. So I think this is what your person's learning to do. The person's learning not to judge people. Learning to love unconditionally, which is not easy for humans to do. Loving unconditionally is very hard. That's a God quality, right? That's a God-like trait, to be able to love unconditionally. That's comes from the divine. So I feel like your person's leveling up, though. They've matured in their life. That doesn't mean that they have to be old. It just means that they have a maturity about them, where they understand that some people have toddler energy. You gotta love them anyway, right? Because they don't know any better. So I think that they're starting to see that, okay, just because they hurt my feelings, that doesn't mean they're a bad person. It means they were having a bad day, or they did something stupid, or they didn't know any better. So they're starting to look at life like that. They're starting to look at people like that. They've leveled up spiritually. They're starting to not place judgment on people. And that's a beautiful trait to have. We all should aspire to that, right? I certainly do. I still find myself judging people at times, but I try not to. I try really, really hard not to. Because I know I don't want people to judge me. So why would I judge them? So I, try very hard to allow people to be who they are. It's hard, especially like with your kids, or family members. Like, sometimes you want the best for your kids, so you want to change your kid to make them better, and you can't do that. You have to allow them to be who they are and love them anyway. So I think that's what your person is, got that secret. They know what they need to do, and they know are working towards it. They're practicing it. They're practicing not having judgment. They're practicing, being love and light, which just shows me that your person is pretty amazing. You would be happy to date. You should be happy to date this person. Oh, they got the grizzly bear, the bear spirit. Use power with wisdom. So your person is more powerful than they realize. They are strong. They could have mental power or spiritual power, but they are strong. They've probably been through some stuff in life. The things with the bear, though, the bear is so powerful, they don't know their own strength. So they could become charging in, right? Because they want to show love. They're charging towards you because they want a hug from you, but they'll, knock you over. Maybe even, scrape you with their claws. Or they, might be a dog that bites too hard. You know what I'm saying? They have that energy where they're more stronger than they think. So they have to learn how to harness their strength. They need to be gentle with their strength. So I feel like your person's like coming into their power, and they're realizing that. They're realizing how strong that they are, and that they need to be gentle with people. Which is a good lesson to learn. Vulnerability. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. There you go. Your person's learning that. Your person's learning to show the softer side, to be more ooey gooey, soft and chewy. You know what I mean? They're learning that. They're learning to let down their walls and to be kind and to be loving and to be non-judgmental. Your person has learned some lessons, that's for sure. They've probably been through an awful lot to get to this place, but they've done a lot of growing. Look at the bigger picture. All right, your person needs to look at the bigger picture on something. Well, I hate to say this, but I'm getting a feeling that your person, you might know each other. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. You might even have children together. Look at this. This might be somebody you're trying to get back with. It doesn't have to be. But all this leveling up, seeing the good in people, being kind, being, vulnerable, makes me feel like you did something wrong to your person. And your person's learning to forgive and to love or I don't know. And they're saying, look at the bigger picture. You guys are meant to be together. So look at that bigger picture. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat what you've already been through. Now that doesn't have to be for everyone. That's probably only one person's story, but I picked up on it, so I got to share it. But anyway, it's funny. All right, let's get a love advice card. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I got the twin flame card in pile 1. But I'm kind of feeling this is more twin flamey than pile 1. Balance. That's about what you see in others. You have those same traits within you. So what you love about somebody else, you love that about you. But what you don't like about somebody else, you probably don't like it about you too. That's all twin flame energy. I don't know, pile 4. You might want to go back and watch pile 1. Because I think you guys are dating each other. I do. I kind of feel like you guys might be dating each other. It's kind of strange. But anyway, yeah, look at the bigger picture. Be non-judgmental. Again, with that balance card, look at that. Be soft, stay strong, stay powerful, but use your power in a gentle way. Interesting. Okay. Let's get a final advice card here. What did we get? Temptation. That's the devil energy, right? You know what? I think I'm going to read from the book on that one, because I don't know. I know what the devil energy is, and you probably, if you've been watching me, know what the devil energy is, but let's see. She has different meanings sometimes. Attachment. There you go. The material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to become attached to outcomes. That's trying to control outcomes. Your person has control issues. All right. That's all right. A lot of us have control issues. That's not a bad thing. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I am focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behaviors, my own or that of others. All right, so there you go. Now you know what that meant for this reading. Interesting. I still feel like 1 and 4 are tied to each other for some reason. All right, let's pull you some initials. See what initials come out. Your person's name could be a C. Christina or Christopher. Yeah. Right? W. U. A D. You got 2 D's. So you got Daria and Daniel. Look at that. An M. An E. An R. An X. All right. So that's what I got for you, Pile 4. Give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. But more importantly, leave me a comment. The comments help me a lot, and I greatly appreciate them. Until next time, love and light.